Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Raggedy Pack, Season 1, Episode 8, the finale of the Rings of Power.
Yeah.
We are finally here, sadly, as we very much enjoyed this show.
Yes, sir.
Let's give her a little rundown of what happened last week to refresh everybody's memories, specifically mine. Okay. I'm drawing a blank right now.
Well, first thing I remember, which is probably the thing that you care the least about, is the hobbits set out on a journey to find the big fella.
Oh, I remember you said unexpected journey.
Yes, yep. I did say that. I remember the Queen of Numenor. She is blind. She looked tough with the blindfold over her eyes. And she
that was that episode.
Yes. She said they would be returning.
Ah, that's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, she had a complete attitude change.
So then that means Isildur is missing.
Presumed dead, but we know better than that.
Yeah. And we also had let his horse go, which could be a parallel if the horse finds him to something that happens in the trilogy that I won't say because Kojo has not seen the movies, but if you have, you know what I'm talking about. We also had Galadriel and King of the Southlands, whose name I'm absolutely
Halbrand.
Halbrand. I wanted to say Haldor, like Hodor, but Halbrand. They're riding to the elf capital. Galadriel is going to go tear some of that gil-galad cheeks up because not in like a good way. Like she's going to beat his ass with facts. Hopefully to get some elvish support to ride back into what is now become Mordor. So, I'm not really sure. I felt like last episode was kind of like a season finale.
I felt like it.
So I'm interested to see what they have here for us in episode 8. Maybe, we could have a cliffhanger of like, the Elvish army is marching to fight the dark threat. But we literally had that in like episode 6 with Numenor having their little parade. So I really hope they don't do that again. But I don't really see a way to go about that. So I'm interested. I guess I'm kind of going in blind, like we all are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when you think about it, you can't do anything else with the Balrog.
Right. He has to stay down there.
He has to stay down there. They can, I guess, maybe overthrow Durin the Third, but that doesn't seem like a very dwarvish thing to do.
Yeah, it's all about respect for them.
Right. I was just saying that to like keep digging Mithril, but I know that it's a very long process for that. So I just don't know. I guess we just have to watch and find out.
Yeah, I'm completely baffled as to where they're going to take this episode because, like you said, last episode felt like the finale.
Right.
Yeah.
They kind of tied up a lot of the episode's storylines, but maybe this can be like a Game of Thrones season finale and them just kind of set the seeds for season 2. Because I know Amazon is really intent on pumping out as many seasons as
I think Steph
quickly
said
as
5
possible.
seasons.
I believe so.
That. That's crazy. I'm down.
And the way Lord of the Rings has gone in the past, they release immediate. Like, the Fellowship of the Ring, the Two Towers, and the Return of the King were like a year apart each. So like 2001, 2002, 2003, or 02, 03, 04, whatever it was. They were just released in concurrent years. So safe to say, with them already beginning filming on season 2, we should expect it next year. Which I'm here for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, you guys got anything else you want to add before we jump into The Hobbit's Unexpected Journey?
No, sir. I'm ready.
Yep.
All right. Well, if you guys enjoy this reaction, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Comment down below what you've enjoyed the most out of the Rings of Power, what you've hated the most out of the Rings of Power. We love having those polarizing views. We love having those conversations. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss. We're going to be watching the Lord of the Rings trilogy. So if you want information on when that'll drop, you can head over to our Discord where we talk about, what we're doing, what updates on the channel. That link is in the description below. And if you want the full-length reaction to this or all of our other Rings of Power reactions, that is, as well as eventually our Lord of the Rings reactions, that is available over on our Patreon account, which is in the description below next to the Discord link. You can find full-length reactions to all the shows we watch there. You can find 2 weeks early access to select shows. Working on expanding that right now, but that's a little bit under the wraps. You can get that update in our Discord if you want to join that. Sure. We also have, links to Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram, whatever social media fits your fancy. And let's get into the season finale.
All right.
You know what the Hobbits remind me of?
What do they remind you of?
My dog. My dog is so curious until something scary happens, and then she just like cowers away in fear, like she's abused. And so that's what I feel like the elves or the elves, dwarves, what hobbits are.
Hobbits,
bro, you're malfunctioning.
She won't be alone.
She'll have 3 other hobbits combined. They make half man.
What? Your hobbit talk is weird as fuck. No.
This is some
face,
Luke,
Vader.
That is the lady who caught the village on fire.
Oh, it totally is. The eyes. Yeah. Yep. This is a big problem.
The storyline is so confusing.
These people look so important. What?
Ah!
Oh.
Finally figured it out.
No. Oh no.
Huh.
What?
Alright.
I was pretty convinced he wasn't Sauron. And I was completely wrong.
I mean, he made the most sense to be Sauron.
For me, it was Adar. But again, have not seen the trilogy. Don't know anything about Lord of the Rings, so.
I mean, but the hobbits are still coming to try to get him. So I feel like he just doesn't go full evil now.
No, it takes time. He's I knew it couldn't be Adar because Sauron wasn't an elf.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know, that's kind of weird. I'm a little weirded out by his origin story now, but maybe they're gonna add more to it. That was kind of the only big reveal they had left, and they did it in the first 3 minutes of the episode.
It's very true. We shall see.
Yeah, if that dude's not like keeled over and dying at this point.
They get a little wild with the slow-mo in this show, I will say.
Yeah, but then they have shots like this.
I can't look at any other CGI the same after the show. It's really unfair.
What are we to do?
The only thing we can do. Swim.
Okay, that felt like the cheesiest line I've seen in the show. I'm not gonna lie. Could have been just me, though.
I'll agree.
Celebrimbor.
He's him.
The master I apprenticed to used to speak of
Stick them into this glove.
I had hoped to do
Oh
so.
no.
Snap.
What is it? Alloy to amplify the qualities of your ore.
How did he not think of that?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
An intriguing suggestion.
Yeah, how did... Nah.
Call it a gift.
Okay.
Nah.
Soon he will travel that
Cool.
road, which makes
Nice to see two characters interacting, but nah, there's no way Celebrimbor would not think of that.
Flags will fill
Yeah.
our harbor. Draftsmen from across Numenor have been summoned to capture his visage.
Is he dead?
So they can
Either dead or
propose.
dying. Not sure.
Of all the apprentices,
Like he's been dying for years.
you have been chosen to propose. Use it well.
Okay, he's still
Oh,
alive.
he's alive. Cool.
I saw that Twitch.
Yeah.
It's the king! Help!
Well, sure they didn't want.
What the?
Huh? He ain't that fast. No.
You must go up, but don't do
What?
I did. I looked for too long. And now
Talking about the little seeing
separate what is from what was.
orb, crystal ball.
Seeing stone.
Yeah.
So that's what
man.
happened to the king. You looked in the seeing stone for too long,
Hmm.
and it made him go mad. Who is Mariel? Is that his daughter?
I think so.
Okay.
This is definitely not Muriel.
No, this is Eerdin or whatever.
Return to Lindon immediately. All of you.
Psh,
I hate
Lame.
the High King.
El King.
Elk.
L plus ratio plus trash plus bad
Touch
at your
grass.
job
Those words.
plus
Power over flesh.
stop.
Where did you hear them?
I was conferring with my smiths, I think.
You're sus, bud.
I believe those are my words.
Was Halbrand with you?
Oh,
What does it matter?
she knows.
It's over. It's never me.
I love the music shift when Elrond
good.
talks.
meager.
It's very good.
Or have you forgotten your own counsel?
Ooh.
Keep insulting him. I like it.
Music in general in this show is amazing.
Hell yeah.
I agree.
Bear McCreary does it again.
Good old bear.
To tell you the truth, I can still hardly believe it. Someone like me, here, working with the elven smiths of Eregion.
This man has had a hell of a field trip.
Thank you, Galadriel.
Yeah.
Straight up.
For bringing you here.
Galabrand.
I will never forget that.
Aldriel.
Oh, the shoulder touch.
No one else does either.
Damn.
Man sprinting to first base.
Maybe Halbriel.
I just realized what you were doing with the names.
Yeah, he was shipping them.
Do not be afraid, master.
You gotta say them out loud to see which one sounds the best.
Gallobrand.
The more the veil will weaken.
Fail.
The one for it trembles when you are
Oh,
lost
jeez.
in the winds and waters,
This is not good.
and cold.
Nope.
In Rhûn you shall
This is
learn
very
to
not
them
good.
all.
Ah, that hits.
Oh, baby. I thought that's what they wanted.
He's going a little too crazy.
You will learn to control it.
It's like trying to rescue your friend off the hook in Dead by Daylight.
It is.
Except you're getting camped the entire time by Michael Daddy.
And the person you're rescuing is 100 times worse than the killer that's chasing you.
Oh, that was a foot.
What?
Oh, that's the.
Oh yeah, she can shapeshift.
Oh, wow.
She's too good.
Literally getting face camped by Michael Daddy.
Oh no. Oh! Bro.
My man is dead.
Not the throwing knife kill.
I thought it hit the kid for a second.
Went right past her head. Yo!
What? Damn!
Got her.
Oh,
I mean-
it's like sucking him in? Oh no, it's her. Okay. I thought her scream was doing that.
Congrats, you cornered 3
Hobbits, yeah.
You're here to help.
2-foot tall people.
I know it.
They're tricky, man.
They got plot armor.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Big Daddy's awake and he's got the stick. Let's go.
Is he about to go God mode?
I think
yeah, I'd say
so.
so.
Those sparks have to be CGI. There is no way they can safely film those.
Ah.
I'm good.
Yeah? Oh.
Oh my. What? I don't know what I'm looking at, but this
He
shit
turned
crazy.
them into butterflies. That's fucking metal.
What? The Ishtar? Ishtar? Look at the bokeh in the background. Damn.
It is insane. The bokeh is bokehing.
Just heal him.
Yeah.
I mean, the dude took one pointy end of a throwing knife.
It's a big ass throwing knife for him, though. But yeah, I do see your point. He could.
Oh, okay.
He
He's
is
gone.
fading fast. Lost a
Yeah,
lot
he's
of blood.
gone.
They only have like 2 liters of blood in their body.
Nah, bro, that's stupid. First thing in this show I've actually hated, and that's dumb.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, my
I've
man
always
wants
disliked
to-
the Hobbits,
he
but
wants to
that's the
die.
dumbest way. That's where
okay.
it
You
can
gotta
end.
respect his decision. Let him die.
Oh, so he instantly dies.
I don't know. I mean, he
if the
maybe he just really
elves
likes
can
the
sail
sun.
off into the sunset, then he can watch the sun rise and die.
I mean, I respect the analogy, but nah.
Sometimes the cost is dear.
This dude is a hell of an actor.
So is she.
Mm-hmm.
We have little choice then but to keep serving.
Outside of Gil-galad, I don't think I hate any casting, and I think I just hate Gil-galad.
Do it and we make at the end worth the price.
Come what may.
Come what may.
I wish I understood what they were saying, but they're just speaking damn riddles the entire time. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's a joke. Got a face.
She's got a face.
I wonder if she
Oh,
puts her hand
yeah,
on
yeah.
the seeing stone, if she'll still be able to see. You would think so, right? Because that's in your mind.
Right. Oh. This is not the same flag anymore. They've changed.
Oh, man.
Man.
Oh. I I was confused.
So since the flag is black, that means the king passed away. That's what that signifies.
I don't know if it means that or.
Oh, what just happened?
What the hell was that?
An oops.
Oops.
Oh my gosh.
Supposing we've been using too much force. Meaning what?
I'm starting to get worried
The metals shouldn't be forced to join.
about Halbrand.
Drawn or coaxed.
He's a genius, dude.
That's true. We've been doing it all inside out.
Comes up with the
You
simple
think-
solutions.
Quickly.
You think he's devious?
Circle this. We start again.
Or are you just worried? What are you worried about?
My lady.
Well,
Okay, that's a
The-
weird shot.
dude, well, Celebrimbor is manipulated into forging the rings,
Yeah, I know he makes the rings, so obviously he's got some ill intent.
but he's manipulated by Sauron.
Hmm. And Sauron is not here yet. Allegedly.
I don't know how we missed it before.
You thinking Halbrand is Sauron?
We need two. We're making two.
Dude,
Two crowns.
they're saying is Sauron is Gandalf.
It'll need to be something
Right.
smaller.
Sauron is not an elf.
See for yourself.
Not until you tell me who you are.
Uh-oh!
You know who I am.
Who you really are.
Oh no, dude!
There is no king of the Southlands.
Uh-oh.
The line was broken. The last man to bear your crest died over 1,000 years ago.
Well, you hit that on the... Jeez. Perfect timing, too.
Ah, damn it.
Halbrand was sick as hell, too. Oh my god.
Tell me your name.
Oh my god.
I have been awake since before the breaking of the first silence.
Oh no!
Oh, shit.
In that time, I have had many names.
Oh,
This is a big old problem.
Wow.
I can't believe you called that shit 30
Right
seconds
before it happened. Hey, better late than never.
oh my god. I can't believe I was right.
I know. I thought you were crazy until it showed that camera angle of him like
My mind.
it just held on him for too long. Oh dude, jawline's back. Is that him? Can it be? Oh!
Damn, dude.
My old dagger.
I don't know if that's the same guy or not.
You've kept it safe all this time.
The jawline doesn't give it away?
Might be.
You have been very brave. I alone can see your light.
Alright, Blake, we still shipping it? What's the ship name now?
Tyrant.
I would make you a queen.
Yes.
Fair as the sea,
Saudriel?
stronger than the foundation.
Galaron?
And you, my king,
This is a ploy.
Lord.
No. When the shadow was spreading dark
Hmm.
over all the world.
I didn't think about that. Without him,
I should have left you
Yeah.
in the sea.
A sea that you were on because the elves cast you out. Because of you!
And you will die because of me.
Oh my god.
this is
Oh.
crazy.
Hey, well,
What is
he
that?
rescued her with her knife last time, so what's gonna happen now?
I don't know. I think he genuinely actually cares about her, though. Because he didn't have to go down there and save her.
True.
Oh.
Prove it. Where did we first meet?
Seaside when I was first orphaned.
She would have just killed me.
I was alone.
Forgotten.
Elven boy without friend or kin. You gave me water.
All right. Where's the dark bitch?
We're gonna get to see the forging of the rings.
Oh, if we get to see the forging of the rings, the next seasons are about to be insane.
They're as wet as a river rock. With 3, there is balance.
Wow.
Okay, I'm not really sure if I agree with her not telling them who that is.
Yeah, I don't think
Untouched by other hands.
a lie corrects the lie.
True sacrifice.
That's
just regular sacrifice.
That's a good use for that dagger.
Yeah. Well,
Do you remember anything more yet?
Not in hindsight, but they don't know about that yet.
More has come, but to discover the
Okay,
rest,
so this is
I know
Gandalf.
I must go to Rune.
I don't know.
I think it's the same wizard
What if they were
group.
that too?
okay.
I don't think it's Gandalf.
What they said,
Okay.
I knew to be true with a
It's Gandad.
I can't explain. In your tongue, that means wise.
He's kind of giving me Gandalf vibes right now, though. Now that he can speak, like his mannerisms.
You haven't
and
met
everything.
the other 4.
wizard.
Oh, there's 4. Okay.
There's 5.
Oh, I don't know shit about this world.
At least
No,
I think there's 5.
I know Gandalf and Saruman. Need a raggedy handshake.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that with all my homies. Then kiss him after.
He's a good friend in a spot. Not so good as you.
Cap.
Always follow your nose.
Is that
Dude.
a quote from Lord of the Rings?
This is
Blake?
giving me massive Gandalf vibes.
That sounded
don't
like
remember.
a quote from something. When in doubt, always follow your nose. Might have to look that one up in the post discussion.
It's a very common phrase, but I'm just
No.
thinking.
Corey's right.
I'm just
Oh.
thinking that.
Corey was spot on.
Oh, who says it?
Gandalf.
That's crazy.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, Gandalf has such a huge relationship with the hobbits in the trilogy.
Corey, I didn't know you were like that.
I'm like that, Buki.
Oh. Nice knowing someone else is nice with it.
Man, the soundtrack is so fire. I'm a little mad at her for not telling him that that was Sauron, though.
Yeah.
I think that should be above all else. Don't they end up making like 20 of these things?
I thought they said they were gonna make 3. Did they make more?
Right, but
Make
I know
3
in the...
for the elves.
Okay.
Okay.
And I think it's 6 for the dwarves and 12
Oh,
for
yeah.
the men.
Okay.
Forgot about that.
That dress is obnoxious. Solid emeralds all the way around the collar.
I like it. I think I'm honestly more mesmerized by how clear the freaking camera is. It's just insane to me.
We're definitely in a new era.
I would have
that
dropped
looks
that
like
thing
an
in
eye.
and ran, dude.
It does
Yeah, it
look
does.
like the eye.
Eye of Sauron.
Wow, that was kind of cool.
That's some staunch parchment, if that's still legible.
The music, though.
He knows.
He knows.
This music is so good. Oh, man. I think they said crowns first, right? Or are they doing rings?
They
right
did say crowns originally.
Okay. Now, are these going to be the rings that taunt? Whoa, that's cool. Like, because I know... Doesn't, like, Gandalf, everybody in the movie gets taunted by the One Ring. I'm wondering if that happens to these guys as well.
Oh my god.
Alright, he's kind of even more badass now, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, what a cool shot.
Yeah, that's Anakin Skywalker shot right there.
That long-ass cape.
Uh-huh.
Alright,
there you go.
We gotta listen to this song.
Okay.
7. All right, I was completely wrong. Somebody probably already eviscerated me in the comments.
Okay, so it's that one that messes with people's minds.
Yes.
Okay.
I think they may all. It's, if I remember correctly, the elves are able to resist because they are superior.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Whereas the men are easily corrupted by the power of the rings. I don't remember what happens to the dwarf. I mean, I do. To an extent.
Well, it suffered a little bit because the last episode was so good.
I want to first talk about what was absolute shit.
Yeah, just get that out of the way.
Just get that out of the way. I am so glad that they revealed him as Gandalf. So glad.
Yeah, they could have kept us guessing, waiting for the next season.
But I literally hated every scene that the hobbits were in.
Oh,
literally every scene.
Yeah, that last one wasn't so great.
And I mean, you can sit here and say, you know, he's small, he'll die from that, whatever. I don't like moments that take me out of the show, and that took me out of the show. And I mean, my hatred for the hobbits aside, that was garbage.
I agree.
That's fair.
Moving on. We were talking about what did they have left to do. I don't know if we were dumb enough to completely forget the fact that we didn't know who Sauron was, or if we just assumed Gandalf was Sauron. I don't remember.
We originally thought the dude might be Sauron because he was taking the life away from like things around him, and like when he landed, he was also in that fire-shaped eye looking thing. So, but then like we're saying he could be Gandalf, maybe, because he seems like a good guy. Kind of. It's just like unfortunate things happen whenever he tries to do something good. And then when the girls showed up that were looking for him, we were pretty sure he was Sauron again.
Mm-hmm.
And then this episode, we were like 99.9999% sure he was Sauron when they told him he was Sauron.
Yeah.
And then right before the real Sauron reveal happened, you decide to say, I'm worried about Halbrand.
Halbrand, man. Yeah.
And then it shows like a shot of his face looking sus.
For too long, I'm like, oh no. He's on to something.
Well, so I kind of said it while we were watching, but to further detail, because of my knowledge of the Lord of the Rings, I know that Celebrimbor is manipulated into making and forging all of the rings.
Right, and that's exactly what Halbrand was sitting there doing.
That is exactly what he did. And the first time he said something, I was sussed out. But I was like, oh, that's when I said, why didn't Celebrimbor think of that?
Yeah, true.
The second time, that's when I was like, son of a bitch. Like, oh no.
This motherfucker is Sauron.
That was such a good twist.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it at all.
They did a really good job with the bait and switch with Gandalf.
Yeah.
I will say one thing that I'm concerned about now is how does Gandalf, in his interaction with Nori, just not really, how do you sweep this? Or I guess they have 5 seasons to do it, 4 now.
Well,
but intertwine this with, his relationship with the Bagginses.
I mean, the Baggins may just not be, well, obviously they aren't now, but they're just not the first hobbits he meets.
I mean, if I remember correctly,
Gandalf is really old.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, at the beginning of The Hobbit, like The Hobbit, the movie, Gandalf seeks out Bilbo.
Bilbo's also only, I think, 150 to 200 years old.
I don't remember that.
And it's the ring that makes him live that long. I could be wrong about that.
But so I'm interested to see how they blend that. Because as far as I know, Amazon doesn't own the rights to the name of Gandalf. From what I've read online, I've never found an article that specifically says that. But from what I've read, there are certain things that Amazon does not own the rights to use in the Rings of Power, which I think that is why they used a quote that Gandalf said and never gave us his name.
Yeah.
So that all but confirms, hey, that's Gandalf.
Oh, it was
but they can't say his name.
111th birthday. Okay.
So I don't know. I'm very. Somebody else take it away. My thoughts are so conjumbled.
I like it. That was definitely, I think, honestly, for me, one of the roughest episodes in this season.
Really?
But really good twist with Halbrand. Really good twist. But that's one of the, I think, only parts I really enjoyed about this episode.
It was definitely slower.
Well,
I think I did say this at the beginning. Game of Thrones-esque.
Oh, that's
the penultimate episode always trounced the finale
in action and
always.
Fair enough.
And that was just something that Game of Thrones really set themselves apart with. And I think, it's been very hotly debated while Lord of the Rings and House of the Dragon has been going on. It's been very hotly debated in our comments. It's been very hotly debated on social media. I don't think they're comparable at definitely its core, but I think the Rings of Power are definitely emulating some of the aspects of Game of Thrones. And that's a compliment. That's not an insult. Like, Game of Thrones is one of the most wildly successful TV shows of the 2010s of all time.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I do see what you mean by them setting it up for the second season. I know you said that at the beginning.
Yeah, there's more there that it could be discussed at a later point, maybe on a podcast or something. But all I'm saying is Lord of the Rings is really following the blueprint that you're starting to see in a lot of shows, but what's originated in Game of Thrones, that penultimate episode, that hits. We loved that shit. That was the best episode of the season.
100%. Yeah.
Action-wise, writing-wise. I mean, fantastic. And then this is just a natural downward slope. Now, don't get me wrong.
Second season.
If you notice one thing that was consistent in all the bad episodes of this season, it's that the hobbits were on screen for more than 30% of it. But
oh no, why is he right?
But no, yeah.
Yeah.
I totally hear what you're saying. I totally agree. This episode was a downer from the last one. But
it sets up the second season pretty nicely.
Who isn't going to come back for season 2?
Yeah. Well, we will be.
on God.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Corey, what'd you love?
Well, it wasn't just like the big twist that I loved about the episode, even though it was slower paced throughout. This is with every episode, but I just always enjoy the cinematography, how beautiful everything looks. The soundtrack, man, whenever Elrond talks, he gets his little theme playing in the background. Things like that. It's just so detailed.
It reminds me of Luke's, like uplifting, super uplifting theme.
We could probably have a whole Blake would hate this. We could probably have a whole episode with nothing but hobbits, and I would love it just because of like how beautiful it looks and the score in the background. It's just so brilliant.
Yeah, I'd skip that episode.
You know what? I think I've found out the reason why this episode wasn't as great for me. It's because the dwarfs weren't in it.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
It's one or the other.
The girl who touched the seeing stone, like after she touched it, it cut away. We never got to see what she saw, did we?
Yeah, very true.
See, again, with the, they in this 8th episode, in the finale, they tie it in to get you to come back to season 2.
Yeah.
They drop that right there. They come back to Numenor. The flags are changed. The king is possibly dead.
I forgot about that too. God damn it. Oh, definitely dead.
Don't go back to it. They don't go back to it.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I was talking about when I'm saying they're setting stuff up for season 2.
Yeah.
And so you're exactly right. And we didn't see that, and that was the reason why.
Right.
Unless they just ran out of time. But man.
I can't like talk too much about the movies, but Blake, you'll know what I'm talking about. I wonder if she's gonna see something that happens in the trilogy in the Seeing Stone.
I think one thing that would make a lot of sense would be maybe the rise of Sauron and Mordor, because we've already two people already know about the downfall of Numenor. So maybe because he was saying we have to go back to our old ways, she somehow then sees something that urges her to support that. Or she could see the forging of the ring. She could see the pain that the rings cause, but I don't think that that's very possible because of the opening scene of the Fellowship of the Ring, in which Isildur and Elendil are in. Briefly, I don't remember if Kojo figured out what that is, so I'm gonna leave it there because if you're still watching at this point, you probably know exactly what I'm referring to. I don't. Yeah. So, and that's another thing. We never went back to Isildur. We never went back to the Southlands.
He is still trapped under that rubble.
And there's so many things.
There's plenty of stuff.
Oh god!
We were talking about how there wasn't anything.
Sauron.
We're idiots.
Is like the closest person to Isildur right now, because where that volcano was going off was near the village.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's going to be anything there. However, I don't know. I mean, anything can happen.
You never know. They threw some curveballs at us this episode.
Any characters.
You're damn
can
right
interact.
about that. Can't believe Hal Daddy turns out to be the big baddie. God,
always
didn't see that coming.
I'll just say my final thoughts on season 1. As polarizing as it was, the one thing that really stood out is that they hit every aspect perfectly of the cinematography, the music, tension building. They hit all that.
The acting.
Absolutely.
Yeah, dude,
the acting, absolutely. Were there some moments where the writing lacked? Yes. Were there some moments where it didn't live up to the Lord of the Rings. Yes. But to come out here and say this show is ass, that's just not true.
Yeah.
It's not. Any person can pick up this show and enjoy it. Any person. Maybe if you're not into like medieval stuff, like maybe not that person. But honestly, it's so well done. It's so good on the eyes. A filthy casual can enjoy the show.
My roommates absolutely love this show.
Yeah.
I mean, they're as casual as you get.
Mm-hmm. I've seen the movies. I've read the books.
The show is like the most beautiful thing.
Oh, yeah. So. One of them is a film student too, and he's like,
hell yeah.
This is absolutely insane.
I was going to say, I've seen the movies. I've read the books. And I am in no way a Tolkien expert. No way. But I've read enough and I've seen enough that I can sit here and say confidently, and now at the end of season 1, ready to get torn up in the comments, I love this show. Is it a 10? No.
Ooh.
Is it very, very good? Yes. It is not. It is not the movies. But shit, dude, if we can't sit here and get new Lord of the Rings content 17, 18 years after The Return of the King, well, I'm sorry, The Hobbit came out in 2012, whatever. It's time. We need more. And this is great. This is good stuff. So that's the end of my rant. I'll let you guys say what you got, but I'm lobbing a crisp 8.
I think that's fair.
8 out of 10.
I can agree with an 8.
I'm going to go with...
I don't think we've ever agreed on a ranking.
You've never agreed. This might actually be the first show that Corey's not given a 10.
Right.
I would give this a 9.
Oh, Coach are going higher than me. That's rare.
Only... I am just straight biased because I absolutely love Galadriel.
Okay.
And I absolutely love the cinematography, and I'm a very visual person.
I mean, if we're rating the show based off of Galadriel, then it's a 10.
Oh, yeah, it's 10 too, but cinematography is 11, bro. I've never seen a show as beautiful as this show, not even close. Yeah, but I do agree with you. The story can be a bit not great in some parts, and I think the thing that makes it a 9 for me instead of your guys' 8 is I enjoyed the Hobbits way more than Blake, at least. So those scenes didn't really drag me down at all.
Yeah, I didn't mind the Hobbit scenes either. I actually like some of them.
Yeah,
I mean, they're cute.
The only
it's good storytelling.
The only episode that makes it a 9 for me is this one, because this one felt like only one important thing happened. And it was an hour and like 15 minutes. But
I mean, again, I'll agree with you. This episode was not as good as the high points of this season. But yeah, there were some low points.
Yeah.
There were some low points. I want to say like episode 4 or 5. Basically any episode that was 95% hobbits is not great. And the
I think that's
episodes
the
that
difference.
didn't include dwarves are not great.
Yeah.
But
because I actually enjoyed most of the Hobbit scenes. The one I enjoyed the least was definitely this last one. This one on this episode was rough to get through.
Corey, go ahead and say your piece, and then I have 2 more thoughts before we depart.
I pretty much said all I wanted to say. So you got the mic, Chief.
So our 2 final thoughts for Lord of the Rings season my 2 final thoughts for Lord of the Rings season 1. Morpheed Clark, the actress for Galadriel, absolutely, and this is simp level aside.
Okay.
She rocked.
Yeah.
And she deserves more attention.
Agreed. So did Ellen Dill. That actor is amazing.
Every single actor stood out in their own way, but there was just something about every time Morpheed Clark was on screen, again, aside from the simp status, her delivery and a pure embodiment of how I perceive Galadriel, and her character. Again, there were some moments where the writing sucked, like her telling everything in riddles and poems. Kind of got a little old.
I like that, but
I did too. Until we were talking about swimming when drowning. in this episode.
Yeah, that was cheesy as hell. I forgot to bring that up.
Somebody got lazy, but no, no. She absolutely rocked as Galadriel, and she deserves more. Whether it's wherever, whatever project, like this is her breakout role. Calling it now. My second thought has now, of course, slipped my mind. But, well, if you guys are curious what that second thought is, it'll probably dawn on me at some point, and then I will put it in Discord. So, segue, if you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. We absolutely loved Season 1. We loved all the interaction we had with you guys, all you Lord of the Rings truthers out there. We're going to be reacting to the movies. So hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss when those two come out, so you can come flame us in the comments for our takes on that too. If you want to further discuss Season 1, like I said, Discord. That link is in the description below. You can hit that, come join us, come talk about it. It's free. It's a lot of fun in there. Patreon for the full length of this and all of the other episodes from this season and future full-length reactions to any Lord of the Rings content, honestly. Probably The Hobbit too, eventually. That is in the description below as well. And Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram are down there. Yeah, whatever you need to get your fix in. And if this is the last time we see you until the Fellowship of the Ring or Season 2, we'll see you then, but we hope you stick around.
All right.
Okay.
See ya.
See you soon.